Hello, good morning, and welcome back to all of you. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solution. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and have been serving this industry for more than 2 decades now. Welcome back to our live session. It's 11 a.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. We are based in Brampton, Ontario, and back home in India it's 8:30 p.m. Welcome back to all our viewers who have been waiting for this live session every Friday, and thank you all for joining in every time we come in here to give you live updates of basically it's a live session, not exactly the live updates. We give you an update what happened in the last 1 week in Canadian immigration and what are we expecting in the coming years and coming months from now. We are almost at the end of 2023. 2024 is just around the corner, hardly a couple of months left. We have already hit the in the express entry draws target of 2023. Even beyond that, the invitation has been sent. So hopefully, yes, we may look for another couple of draws. Let's hope for that. But we will be today talking about a very important information yesterday, which came from the between the news about Canada and India. We all know what's going around, and there have been some bad news coming in from India yesterday regarding Canada visa. So we will be talking today very much more in detail about it, how the things going to shape up from going from here, and what is the message from Canadian immigration regarding Indian visa. So that's what we'll be discussing. Second, the topic will be today parents and grandparents have already started getting the invites. Most of them would have already got by now. Monday is the last day, so we will be discussing about people who have already got the invite. What are the paths for them for now, and for the people who have not got their invite in this session also, what will they have to wait and how long they will have to wait for another draw to happen. We will be talking about that too. Then in 2024 there are changes coming up in Quebec Quebec study programs related to international students. We will be talking more about in detail about that. And then we also have an update for you for definitely for college admissions. We will be talking about more in that too. What is the admissions look like right now? But yes, we will be having more information and talking about that too a lot. So let's start off with the most important information and news from yesterday, which came in. Like we all know, since last couple of like few weeks now, there have been a lot of going around between India and Canada. A lot of diplomatic relations have been spoiled because of the concern we all know, but now that is going to 100% affect Indian visas for Indian students, because as per the information yesterday and as per the deadline given by Indian government for Canadian diplomat, now most of the diplomat have left Canada yesterday or they are just in a process of. What does that mean? Yes, now the visa processing will be slow. We can expect a delay. I'm pretty sure IRCC will be working out very, very quickly to resolve the situation. But as of now, the information is yes, the people have been, the diplomat have come back to their home country or they moved to the other country for the processing. But right now, the staff has been reduced in all the Canadian High Commission in India. The in-person appointment have been put on hold as of now on all the other Canadian High Commission other than New Delhi, like Chandigarh, Bangalore, Mumbai. All the Canadian High Commission in-person appointment have been cancelled. So that means definitely the staff has been reduced from 27 to only 5 people on ground. And looking at the number of applications we get from India for temporary resident, for work permit, for PR, that is very less number of staff as compared to the number of applications we have. So that means we are looking at a lot delay in processing of the application, which is definitely going to affect a lot of people who are planning to coming to Canada, especially if, for example, if you're coming to planning for January 2028 to come and study in Canada, your visa may be delayed. So I hope IRCC works out very quickly and find a solution to it, and they still process the application, because IRCC have also announced that they will be still accepting all the applications from India, either temporary resident like visitor visas, work permit, visitor study permit, and also permanent residency application. But we can expect delay in the result till there is the situation has been resolved. More, I don't know how it's going to work out and how long it's going to take from here, but definitely things doesn't look very, very promising from here. definitely there are a lot of people who are not going to be getting, definitely they'll be getting delayed in of their visas, of their approvals, and the processing time may go high in all the category of application. In fact, because definitely if you have not don't have people on ground to process this application, to take care of the application, then definitely that is going to affect the processing time of all category of application, which is very very disappointing, because India is one of the major resources through which they get Canada get the international student, their permanent residency people are coming from India. So this is going to impact the institutions in Canada. This is going to impact the international students in Canada, sorry, in India, and it is also going to impact all the people who are planning to come to Canada, either work permit, visitor visa, PR. The time processing will be delayed. But as I said you, the good news is yes, IRCC will still accept application of all categories from India. The only thing is the reason of worry here is that the decision will be delayed. The most people who will be impacted because of this will be definitely international students, because their visa is time bound. In fact, even for the employers who have already hired people from India for a work permit, even their application is going to be delayed. Say if you have hired somebody on an LMI, you've already got that approved, now applying for a work permit, that could take much longer. Let's see how it goes. But right now, yes, the immigration minister Mike Miller have clearly announced yesterday that we can expect delay in visa decisions. We already know since pandemic there have been delays in visa processing. So this is not at all a good news, definitely for all the people who are willing and want to come to Canada for study permit, for work permit, for PR, for visitor visa. This is not a good news at all. So this is one of the very important development and very important news, and definitely very concerning for all the people from India. Rest part of the world, yes, it's still the same. The processing will be the same. Hopefully, yes, because but as I said, you India is, I think, for the international student, India is the number one country from where Canada get their students. And also, if you talk about immigration, from the last couple of years, India is number one even for the immigration, with people for planning to come to Canada or who are coming to Canada. So this overall is going to affect all of us. Definitely, as a business, going to be affect for us also, and as a client, you have to be patient. There's no solution to it until and unless IRCC find a quick solution to the problem. Maybe deploying more people overseas, or maybe getting more application processed more online, using more of AI. That may help us, but definitely it is concerning. And let's see how long it takes from here. But it is definitely not a good sign for students or international students or foreign workers who are planning to come to in Canada from India. And let's all pray that the situation is resolved very soon. This diplomatic war between India and Canada has been resolved soon as possible, and we are back to the normal processing and normal daily life to everyone. But there's nothing much in as a consultant in our hand or as a client in your hand. It is a situation we have to definitely. There's nothing much we can do, so we have to take care of. We have to be patient and need to understand the situation and work around accordingly. There's nothing much that can be done, but definitely it is not a good news for anyone in India or Canada. We still know that although Canada is accepting application from India, but India is still not accepting any visa application from Canadian citizens. Even that is impacting the overall situation. Definitely, that is not a good sign. Canadian citizen like us, we are not allowed to travel to India. We have not been getting granted visa as of now, which was stopped last month, which was a big blow, definitely. But till now, Canada has not announced any such that move, so that is positive. At least they are accepting application and they will be processing it. The only thing will be it will be delayed. The decision will be delayed. But in Canada, the situation is if any Canadian citizen who wants to visit Canada, India, sorry, are not allowed to apply for a visa, e-visa as of now. Yes, if you are eligible for OCI, your OCI applications are being processed by BLS, and definitely if you are applying eligible for, if you've got your citizenship, you have surrendered your passport, you can still apply for OCI to India. The OCA application processing is taking 6 to 8 weeks. So yes, that's how the things are shaping up. And also there was an update from BLS yesterday in Canada. The update from them was we all have seen a lot of videos around social media talking about people standing in a queue at 12 a.m. in the night. They are standing for the whole night there. There is a special request from BLS There is no need to do that. You can book an appointment and then walk, then come in. That will be a much better and appreciated way rather than standing in a queue at 12 a.m. in the night. Or alternatively, there's also mail services through which you can pay to the BLS, and they will later will definitely come. They come and pick your package and deliver you back once the processing has been done. So that is another way of doing it. As far as you think it is not necessary for you to be in person visiting BLS, it's a much better way that you do it online. Like I have recently applied for a OCI last month, honestly, and we did it everything online. We used privileged services. They pick the document from my office and they're going to deliver it back once the processing is done. Our OCA application is already under process now. So that is the best way to do it rather than standing in a queue at 12 a.m. in the morning and then standing it for the whole night, overnight, and for the rest of the day. So you can use those services. Even BLS has said that they will be soon opening up appointment for November. So keep an eye on that. And they do open up in the middle also sometimes. So you can book an appointment and go there rather than going without appointment and then spending the whole night. And especially the winter coming in, obviously that is not going to be possible going forward. So that's why BLS have announced that they will be opening up new appointment, and you should always visit them with appointment. That will be a much better idea rather than just walking in and then standing overnight there. So meanwhile we are giving these updates and information, I'll definitely request all our client and viewers to definitely make sure that you are also asking your question meanwhile we are giving you updates, because updates are important to keep you updated about what is exactly happening between India and Canada, or happening between in the Canadian immigration. The rules keeps on changing, the draws keeps on changing. Sometimes it's PNP draws coming up, sometimes it's express draws coming up. The last draw for express entry we talked about was 500 CRS score, which was not last week, a week before that, and the number of invitations sent were 3750. So there were no express entry draw this week as expected. And also to let you know, there are very less chances of few more draws coming up, maybe one or two draw for the rest of the year, because if we look at the number of invitations they were supposed to send through express entry, they have already exceeded that, and the number of invitations sent is already crossed around more than 5,000 extra invitations have been sent this year. So IRCC have already hit their benchmark, the number they wanted to achieve in this year, and now obviously they are looking forward for maybe not too many applications coming through express entry, but that is not the only way. We have been talking about in most of every of our shows, but that is not the only way through which you can invite your you can come on a PR. There are a lot of other options also through which you can apply your permanent residency. So you can work on those options, and that will be a much better way going forward. Okay, so now the next update we have is for parents and grandparents program. The good news is the invitation have been sent, and I've got a lot of calls from my clients and from people I know in person, my friends who have got their invitation for parents and grandparents PR application, which is a good news. There is still today and Monday left till the all complete invitations are been sent. So if you have not received till now, you still have today and maybe hopefully Monday you may get an invite. But if you don't get an invite, yes, definitely that is going to be disappointed for everybody. But right now the situation is yes, there is no other option. Obviously, there is a lottery draw system. So if you are unlucky, then definitely win. But then we will not be doing it. And if you are unlucky here, then definitely you will have to wait for other some time for that too. So basically, just this is something you need to understand here, that parents and grand invitation. If you have got an invitation, you have already basically if you already got an invite, you have 60 days now to submit your application before 22nd of December. You should submit your application for your parents and grandparents program. And if you are have not got an invite, then next year I hope there will be new draw opening up for parents and grandparents program, and you can already invite your parents and grandparents through that. But it is a lucky draw system, and it will remain a lucky draw system throughout. So if you have not been lucky, then you have to put into the draw next time. If you are lucky enough, definitely you would have already got an invite by now. Or as I said, you have still have Monday and today, another day for already been done for that, and it has already been conveyed The next year, obviously, this opens up every year in September and October. So if you have missed out this time, then 2024 will be another time where you will be getting your um, parents and grandparents maybe window open up where new. The good thing is next year 2024 they are not going to pick people from 2020. There'll be new people coming who will be invited to invite their parents and grandparents through the lucky draw. And if you are picked up through your lucky draw, and then you can invite your parents through that. But right now, if you already got an invite, you have to submit your application by 22nd of December before the Christmas break. If it's not that, then definitely it has to be done accordingly. So you have to keep in mind that uh, if you have definitely not got your invite for this year, maybe you will get it next year. Now coming on to the next update we have from coming from Quebec, starting from January 2024. Uh, Starting from January 2024, Quebec is changing few of the rules for international students. They will be increasing few fees. There are three particular universities which are English-speaking university. If you are an international student or coming from other province to study in Quebec, you will have to pay that fees. Uh, you will have to pay that fees, higher fees. Already international student pays higher fee than normal, but right now, for example, if the fees was 8,000, it is going to increase to 17,000. And also, Quebec is emphasizing of more of French to be implemented in all the programs. Even to get a permanent residency in Quebec, they want everybody to have French. So that will be implemented next year. But let's see what all universities and colleges are part of it. But post-secondary education will become a part of this. So post-secondary education will become a part of this starting from January 2024, and this is the update from Quebec. Now let's talk about the college admissions and onshore and offshore college which are open up right now, and if they are accepting application. We have already talked about the new update we have, and we already know that yes, there's going to be a delay in processing this application, but still IRCC is accepting all the application from the viewers. From the international students, they will be still accepting the application for 2024 intakes. IRCC is also accepting, and colleges are already. January is almost closed for 2024 if you're offshore. If you're onshore, we have seats available for January 2024. We also have seats available for May 2024. For offshore, we have seats for May 2024 and fall 2024. It also open for few of the universities and colleges. So this is the update we have for people who are looking to come and study in Canada. If you're already in Canada, you're an onshore student, you can definitely visit our office. We have seats available for January 2024 and May 2024. Seats are very limited. Colleges are available across GTA, especially we have college in Brampton, Mississauga, and Scarborough, or Toronto, you call it. We have offices there. Sorry, we have got colleges which are seats are available in those colleges. So if you're looking to come and study in onshore, you have completed your 1 year program, looking for a second year program, or if you have completed a 2 year if you come to a private institution and want to move to a public institution, we can help you at Networth to provide that solution and help you onshore and offshore admission both. So that's how it's working. So that's how it is for the college admission. For onshore and offshore, as I said, the seats are available. You can contact our office in Canada for onshore. For offshore, you can contact back to our office in India, and they can help you getting your offer letter and also help you processing your application for the visa purpose too. So, and now as we will talking about no express entry draw was held this week. Complete 2024 23 is almost done. No Canadian experience class draw has happened, and it seems like very difficult that there's going to be any CEC draw going forward. We are almost in the middle of October right now, hardly 2 months left, and there is nothing more available. There's no CEC draw, so that is disappointing. A lot of students whose work permit is expiring in January 2024 are very concerned about the situation. I know hopefully there's another 18-month extension coming from them. That is the only solution we can think of. Otherwise, there's only hardly a couple of months left. And we know there are a lot of students, both international students who have not completed their whose work permit is expiring in January 2024 and they have no solution left because the express entry draw has been more than 500 almost throughout the year. So people are not able to score that much, especially if you're grade 12. Scoring 500 is almost very, very difficult until unless you have 8777 in IELTS. two very good years or 2 or 3 years of very good experience in Canada. That is the only option. For international students, the best what is working out today is provincial nominee program. That is the only best way possible, which is a provincial nominee program. So if you are not getting your invites because of the high score of express entry, you need to concentrate on personal on provincial nominee program. That is the only best way forward. So that's all we have for this week update. There was nothing much to express entry, no CC draw we talked about, nothing much from provincial nominee programs. We got not many draws were issued in the last 1 week, and definitely so. But we will be again still available next Monday, next Friday for you for another live session with more update for you. Thank you all for joining in and getting into this show. It's always definitely helps. The show is all about giving you an update, taking your time to ask your question, and already done that. So if there is more information, definitely you can check our social media platform, our social media pages. We get all the updates updated as soon as it's been updated by IRCC or any provincial nominee program. You can check your PNP, your express entry, everything has been updated on our, all the social media platform. So make sure that you like our pages, follow us on Facebook, TikTok. We are updating almost every information onto our social media platform. So thank you all for joining into this session. We will be live back again next Friday. Till then, goodbye, and we will be soon definitely giving you more updates through our social media and through our live channel. Till then, have a good rest of the week, great weekend, and next week definitely, and we will be seeing you all next Friday. Till then, goodbye and have a good day. Thank you all for joining in.